Good evening, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Already checked the phone. Nothing interesting going on there. Let's get dressed and hit the mayor's office. I know for a fact there's a few new proposals. Also, is there anything in my pocket I need to worry about? No. And I even remembered the radio last time. Fire extinguisher's not dead yet. Just almost. Also, I have not used this grimoire yet. And it's at 18%. It's going to end up being one of those where I just bought something to help a friend out, huh? I'll keep it as a collectible after it hits 0. Also, if you follow me on Twitter, which, you know, thank you. You're one of like 5 people. The reason we're starting a little bit late, hey Lyra, is there were literally a freaking... Oh, there's a new station. Nick has rock and Nick has lo-fi.
You're talking about boxes, right?
I'm just gonna cruise through the stoplight, you know, no big deal. Like you do. But yeah, no, I'm presuming they added a ton of new music. Because I downloaded like 1.5 gigs of music files before I was able to log in. I think we want Nick has rock. I feel like Nick has lo-fi is gonna be literally just that, just lo-fi music. Which, you know, that's not terrible, it's just not what I want going into this car. So I don't know if I've heard this song before. I'm doing. I'm not dead. Oh, shit, that is a red. Damn it. Light did not resolve in my eyes fast enough. Well, I mean, I don't know. Do you think that it... Are you torn on the fact of whether or not my being alive is good? Because honestly, same. But, you know, that's another story. I just realized there's a possibility that I go here to pick up my check and there's nothing pending. Or like fucking $5 or something. That isn't, is it? No, it can't be. That would be just too coincidental of timing if it was. That's not oak. No way I know if that's oak. Oh, Hi, Skia. Long time no see. I will get to that in just a moment. All promised. Hello. That didn't sound like Oak. Okay, 5K. My pockets are a little full. I'll put some of that away. $66K. Not bad. Pardon me? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the mayor. Oh, shoot! I need food first. Let me think. Trying to think how to do a quick break to get something to drink. I'm not going that far away. A long time, was on occupational therapy grind. Miss everyone. We miss you too. I'm glad you're back. Or at least you know you're visiting. Hopefully the grind was good and productive and not completely sucky, as most grinds are. Okay. We're just gonna go ahead and lock ourselves in the car real quick.
Oh, I miss you so much, chica.
Right off the bat of the stream too. Let me go get a glass. And let's see what we got available. I think we got Sunny D available, and I think that might be it for today. But, you know, we'll see what we got available. Also, I can't see chat right now, but I will be back with chat momentarily. And yes, Sunny D it is. Okay, took a big gulp. I got the rest of it here. Standard rule applies. I am not drinking any soda till it's gone. I'm curious if Maldini's is actually available today. Oh yeah, you missed it, Lyra. Or 2 nights ago, last time. Since I'm trying to kind of mix it up and go to different restaurants all the time, I ended up going to Burger Shot. And there were actually people there, believe it or not. Granted, they were there because they were doing, like, they were recording segments for, like, some new show. You've heard of What Would You Do? Apparently they're trying to reboot it as Why Would You Do? So that was the only reason they were actually there. People just don't care about Burger Shot this shift. Like, you rarely see it open. But we're gonna try and see if we can catch someone at Maldine's tonight. Actually, I don't want to do Maldine's. I haven't done Shrug Ray in a while. Let's change plans. Well, I mean, other ships, you have people like James to give people a reason to actually want to go to Maldine's. Oh. I don't think I realized that this was a business up here. Oh, wait, that's right, I can do that now. I forgot about that. Oh, we are definitely getting some new songs. I'm here for that. Holy shit, this is a Ryan song. I hadn't heard this one before. Yeah, this is Ryan. King Ryan. What the hell are you doing? That's gotta be a local. It's a pretty badass song. That's one person I never... Oh, I'm not interrupting this song anymore. Oh, another Ryan song. Back-to-back Ryan bangers. I'm guessing it's... Oh, there we go. I saw it. Oh. Dang it. Don't worry, I will finish my juice, I promise. Anyone here? Anyone here? Damn. Well, if no one's working, we're gonna go elsewhere. Yep, no one's working. Okay, cool. We're going elsewhere then. Okay, no, I know someone who uses that ped for a player character. Just finished coffee, has some energy to actually do some stuff, so looking for Tiny Bit 2. Okay. Retaliation is the only answer. Everything from us. We can't escape. Retaliation is the only answer.
You think our generation's away, so that we'll all just conform to everything you say. But it's not that way. You can't control us the same. But we know what you say when our back turns away. 'Cause humanity's a monster. I'm feeling pain, can't just turn and run away. Spill my blood on the streets. 'Cause humanity's a monster.
Escape. Retaliation is the only answer. Everything from us.
I'm falling further in. Another night. Smile until I can't pretend. No. Will you stay? Hold my hand when it all fades out on me in the end.
And that, sorry, I'll read that in a sec. Oh, thank you for the bits. Welcome back. Hope you're having a good weekend. So I'm gonna real quick. See you, Lures here. Hope your day goes well. Yeah, I mean, so far. Oh. Hello? Hello? That is not a left turn lane. The right lane is not a left turn lane. But yeah, so far so good. I mean, so far so quiet. Other than this cop that's like stalking me for some reason. Apparently the cop gave up for whatever they were doing. Oh, sorry. I don't know why my instinct was to swing wide on that. If I had just turned into the correct lane, that would have been fine.
How much you want for your Civic?
600 and it's yours.
But you give me 300 and I'll take it.
Or you can ask this person to borrow 300, take out a loan for 600, and bada bing.
But you give me 300 and I'll buy it.
It really is. That car is a boat.
That
But you just give it to me.
How much you selling it for?
600.
Okay.
How ass is it that you're selling it?
I mean, it's good now since I repaired it, but like it was horrible.
Good job, good job.
Like it was in the 70s, and I couldn't even turn
sir,
it.
I can help you over
Turn the
here.
car.
Hello.
Hitting a wall.
Hello.
Alright, alright.
I would like to get a
much
filling
you pay for
bento,
it? How much you
please,
pay for
and
it?
then also a
1
charismatic
mil.
drink on the side.
And you're selling it for
Alrighty.
600?
Yeah.
I don't want that car anymore. Never mind, I'm good.
No, no, I
let
need
me
the
get, let
money.
me get
I
two.
need-
Let me get two charismatic combos. Yeah, what up?
All
I need
right,
money
you're
for
good to
a
pay.
Hold on, I need to get food. I need to get food.
And that was it.
Oh my god, I'm so
Oh.
sorry, I'm so
For
sorry.
the
He's paying
bento,
for a
that
meal,
was
he's
the
paying
car
for a
that
meal,
was
he's paying for a
filling.
I am so sorry, yeah.
Okay.
Are you alright,
Pay
man?
for this guy's meal, man.
I got it. I got it.
There you go.
I'm so sorry about that, man.
It's alright. It's alright. Accidents happen.
God damn it, I hate that. That is literally the least, the thing I hate the most in this freaking
Alright, thank
game.
you.
All right, it's on the tray for you. And that was
Awesome.
filling, right?
Yeah, filling and then
Okay.
charismatic drink. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, yeah. All right, you sir, have a new day.
You as well have a ooh day. Thank you. Technically, I'm not clocked in, so I'm not a mayor right this second. Or deputy mayor, rather. I'm not a mayor at all.
Tighter every time you let me go. I'm lonely. How come it feels like everybody else? This feeling sure doesn't feel like the afterglow.
I did not do far enough. There we go. There we go. I really do. I need to figure out how to set passive and set passive on myself 24/7. Maybe I'll look at that when we get to the mayor's office. I'll mess around in settings and see if I can figure out what muscle controls that. Or if it's not bound, I'll bind it. I just don't want to go digging through that while I'm like sitting in a light. Because these lights are long, but they're not that long. Considering it's probably a GTA Online setting.
I'm not too cold to feel these sticks and stones. What used to go unsaid, now it feels unknown. Love hurts till it breaks, then it makes itself at home. Open our hearts. Open our hearts.
To tell you I'm hurt too is the easy thing to claim.
It doesn't do enough to dwell in yesterday's shame. Heartbroken by love is the hardest one to tame. I'll open my heart. I'll open
I wish it was just as simple as like, yeah. I wish it was that easy. Just be one of the things I do when I wake up is just immediately do that.
And I'm seeing now how I caused the weight to hit your shoulders, crashing into what I chose not to see. I'm feeling now the way that I have shut myself off from all the people who could have been enough for me. And I'm seeing now how I caused the weight to hit your shoulders, crashing into what I chose not to see.
I think maybe cops are just bored. They saw that hey, we got a live player. Let's go see if we can harass him.
And I'm seeing now how I caused the weight to hit your shoulders, crashing into what I chose not to see. And I'm feeling now the way that I've shut myself off from all the people who could have been enough for me. I'm not too lost to say that losing's fine. Burn down my memory, burn down.
Come on, let's go. Thank you. Alright, let's get inside. Get clocked in so we're earning. And then we'll take a look at those. We'll take a look at what muscle turns on. Oh, well, Cass is apparently around here somewhere. Wait, no, not this way. Or was around and took off to probably back to... That's weird. Saren's around but busy. Nick's not around at all. Or Nicholas. I don't even know if he goes by Nick. I keep saying Nick, but I don't know if he goes by Nick. Cass is obviously around somewhere, but she's not signed in right now. Unless Saren's the one who did it. Yeah, she's probably over at That's Weird. Okay, so we are going to do proposals. Because I know I've got some. But first we need to figure out the passive muscle. Hello, Cass.
Hey, can I ask you a weird question?
Better than
And
anyone I know.
okay, and I don't know if you're like legally gonna be able to tell me.
Okay, that makes me nervous, but let's hear the question.
So I just heard that a friend of mine went into the ICCU, and I don't have to tell me any information about him. I just wondering if you could see if I'm on his emergency contact list. This is or not.
So that is if you are not on the emergency contact list,
Mhm.
that is literally the one and only piece of information I can provide.
That's exactly that's kind of why I was asked. It's like I don't want any other their information. I want to know that if he wakes up, I'll get a call. But like I don't know if I'm on his list or not. You know.
Okay, so what is your friend's name?
He goes by Gemini. His actual legal name is Eros. This is one second. Eros Taurus Ascent.
Okay, give me a minute. Let me just look. There is a secondary. There's kind of a couple possibilities. If EMS brought him into ICU and Nancy took it from there, or if local doctors put him to EMS, then I may not have a report, but I'll take a look.
Okay, I appreciate it. I'm so sorry for the tough question. I'm sorry. Again, I don't want any information you're not legally allowed to give. I was just wondering if I'm on his emergency contact list.
Yeah, I can. Like I said, I can definitely take a look at it. The only thing is, it's gonna take me a couple minutes because I gotta be signed in as a doctor to.
Yeah, you know what? Don't worry about it. Too much. Like I'm not in a huge hurry. I mean, if you see you, I don't know if he's gonna be waking up. You know.
Well, if I don't do it now, I'm literally going to forget. So I'm gonna go do it now.
Okay, thank you. I'm so sorry.
Nope, there's nothing to apologize for. I mean,
Okay.
what am I going to do? I'm going to sit around for 3 hours and wait for a phone call that may or may not happen. So, I'm doing something. That's okay. So, how's your day going, Cass?
Well, I spent most of the day trying to finish up some orders and stuff. Couldn't quite concentrate. Have been out of my house for less than an hour. In under 20 minutes. First thing I heard from a friend was, "Hey, your long-time friend is in the ICCU." And I'm like, so that's about how it's going.
Yeah, that's fair. That's absolutely fair. I honestly don't know what I was expecting with that question.
No, it's yeah. How's your day going?
I mean, I woke up, I went to get food one place, and they were closed. I got tailed by a cop almost the entire way to another place. I don't know what they were aiming for, but they obviously gave up and took off. And then I got food and got to City Hall, and that's when you called me.
Okay. I'm really so sorry for bothering you. Like I said, I didn't.
It's not a bother. It's not a bother.
Did you just worry about him as well?
Well, yeah, obviously he's your friend. You said he's your longest term friend. Obviously,
well, not long, I guess, but like I've known him for probably closest to a year, if not over for a year. So
still very long term.
Yeah.
Maybe not day one, but long term for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm almost there. I'm getting close to Little Soul.
Okay.
Oh. Provided locals don't kill me.
There's always that.
All right, I'm in Little Seoul now. A couple more lights away.
Okay, thank you. Again, I'm so sorry for the bother there.
No, it's absolutely
yeah.
fine.
Hey.
I realize.
I'm just calling this is someone to get some information about this is something.
Come on. Holy crap.
Hmm?
So a car just went flying over my head.
Oh my
like a
God.
weird angle too. So it was like it was flying over. It was actually off to the side a little bit, but it felt like it was flying right over my head. And then it was but it was also like kicked up on the side, so I still saw like the full underbelly of the car.
Mm-hmm.
It was
oh my
kind of
God.
crazy.
It sounds like a whale or just a dolphin jumping over you.
Yeah, it kind of was like that, honestly. All right, I'm at Viceroy. Get in here, get clocked in.
They are. They had an axe.
All right, and then immediately tell Nancy no, she's not allowed to go on break. She's like, "Oh, I see a doctor. It's break time." No, ma'am.
No, Nancy.
No, ma'am.
This is all work again.
Nancy. That's a bad Nancy.
Mm-hmm.
And stop drinking all the barbecue sauce with a straw.
Oh, good. Wait, what?
Yeah, no, that's something that she does. Okay, so one more time. What was the last name?
I never know how to pronounce this. Is it? But let me just double check. Just so I'm saying this correctly. Toast Saint. Toussaint.
Oh, I think that would be like Toussaint, because that's
Toussaint?
French.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
Yeah, Toussaint's probably right.
Okay, so I have no medical reports, so it looks like probably,
Okay, so
either
probably
EMS or
Nancy.
local.
Right. Right. Okay.
So that means that we wouldn't have any kind of like it would be basically just
Right.
under their own recognizance. Gemini would have to kind of make his own decision to call people.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, it happens. I mean, you know, it's not if in the perfect world, you know.
Yeah, I 100% could get it. It's yeah. I have like suspected it to be honest. This is but I mean I know he's been like I know I used this to be on it. I know I used this to be on it because there was an incident a long time ago, and like we should up to the hospital and we're like, can we go back and see him? That they're like, yeah, you're his emergency contact attacks. This is here, good to go. I did think. I know we were allowed to back to this to see him, but they were hesitant to even tell us this is who it was until they confirmed we were on the list.
Yeah, and that's the catch.
Mm-hmm.
Is that I mean I had to be able to verify if there even was a list, and unfortunately in this case there was not. So if there is no list, then there's only limited possibilities there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there is yet another possibility, but that would involve that you were getting inaccurate information, which I mean is possible. I don't know.
I did doubt it. I mean, it's possible, but I don't think this is so, or at least this is. I hope someone's not joking about this to me.
I mean, I'm just thinking, you know, Sherlock Holmes, when you remove the impossible, which right now the impossible is that he was checked in by a doctor, then whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth.
Mm-hmm. But there's too much more probable answers that then this is someone lied to
Oh
me.
yeah,
But
absolutely.
then again,
Absolutely.
it's pretty easy for someone to lie to me, as it turns out. So.
Well, yeah, and like I said, Occam's razor also does take effect there too. You know, the simplest answer is usually the correct one, which is either EMS or local. Hey, buddy, you mind not ramming my car, please? Freaking locals.
I just assume it's a local because
it is.
they all did to do that.
Yeah, he was parked behind me, and then he like half-ass turns into the turn lane, but like to where his right car door is up against the fins on my left blinker.
Yeah, and then once as you move, you'll scrape against his car, and he'll get mad at you for be like, "Hey, you scraped it to my you scraped it against my car," and you'll be like, "You were touching me. I just moved. If you had moved, you would have yelled at me either way."
Oh no, it was at such an angle that it didn't scrape. Like it was like the car door. If he had driven forward, he would have scraped. But me driving before he did, it didn't scrape. You get what I'm saying? It was like that kind of angle. But yeah, ultimately, I mean, you know, I just, you know, healing energy and whatnot towards Gemini. Hopefully he gets better soon.
Yeah, this is hope of a thing. Good crap. He was I specifically I was specifically like, okay, Gemini, I'm gonna give you some information in case something happens to me, which just means you have to stay safe. A few like less than a week later, he's into the ICCU, and I'm like, what the
Well, I mean, on the bright side, you are among most people are uniquely qualified to say that our ICU will keep you safe, keep you alive, and help you get better.
I can't say that. I've only been into there twice. This is as weird as that.
Only twice?
Yeah, you would think more, but I think I was into this city for almost a year, if not a full year, before I was ever into the ICCU. I had never went into the ICCU in Pillbox.
Which is, you know, ironic because Pillbox.
That's where the ICCU.
Well, I mean, Viceroy does have an ICU. Like everyone says, Viceroy doesn't have an ICU. We do. It's that entire tower that's like to the north of the main lobby. But the problem is that Nancy stole all the keys, like even like Gregson and Shaw's keys. And so now she's the only one who can get patients in and out of there. Which is, you know, I would say that it's almost kind of cutesy and clever if it wasn't so incredibly like just
it's so irresponsible and unethical, quite frankly.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, we're talking about Nancy and ethics. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah. I mean, she's like a great doctor.
Oh my goodness, these locals are going to be the death of me, and I do mean that literally.
Oh, good gods! Please, don't die. Please, also you don't go into the ICCU. I think I'd have a panic attack if another one of my friends went into the ICCU.
Wait, does that mean that you consider me a friend?
Yeah, did you know you could consider me a friend?
I mean, I consider you a friend, but
are we not friends?
I consider you a friend, but I'm used to people are being like, oh, you know, that's not my friend, that's just Kyle. And I'm like, oh, thanks. What? Thanks. Hello, my name is Chopped Liver.
Yeah, no, you're my friend. Did I at least I thought so? If you don't want me to call you that, I won't.
Oh no, you're absolutely fine to do that. I appreciate it. I'm not upset about it. I'm just unaccustomed to it.
Okay. Well, yeah, you're my friend. So yeah, yeah.
Well, I'm glad to hear it, and you're my friend too.
Okay.
Now I'm going to clock back in as Deputy Mayor. Because I got a whole stack of proposals that just came in.
Yeah, that's yeah. Well, I wish you luck with that.
I mean, it's not necessarily a good luck thing. They're pretty easy. I read it, I say this is my thoughts on it, and I pass it up the line, and then that's the easy part. The hard part is waiting for 6.38 years for Alex to actually get a chance to review them and make the final decision.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm sitting.
Yeah, everything takes time, and
It does.
time people will like have and don't have, and there's always like one person to stand in your way to do things for.
Well, and then the other thing, I mean, obviously, there is not a single person I believe in this city who would disagree with the sentiment that your responsibilities and obligations outside the city far trump the ones inside the city.
Oh, 1,000%.
So, the fact that, Alex has, I mean, obviously there's a degree of Alex has been doing this for 2 terms, and for some of that, it was just Alex or just Alex and Ayub. So there's obviously a degree of burnout. That's without question. There's also a large degree of, stuff going on outside the city that,
There's a very quiet week.
Well, I mean, not even that per se. Like, imagine, like, what if, like, a person were to have obligations for higher education that they're pursuing outside of the city, things of that nature, too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's lots of stuff going on that it's just like, well, if Alex gets, like, 6 hours a week in the city, then we're up good. Or, 6 hours paying attention to what's going on in the city, being able to review proposals and stuff.
Is he the type of person that you can reach it to via email? Because I know some people are like, just email away, and sometimes that's true. And I just try to make that true, and sometimes it's not.
Well, in Alex's case, she is usually, I mean, her emails are open, but she has the same, I have the same issue as her, so I'm not at all judging her or downing on her for that. But I have a habit of I will read something, I will think I replied to it, and I will walk away. And then,
I do that sometimes.
And then I
not
come back
often,
to it, and I'm
but I
like,
have
oh my
done
god.
it.
I come back to it later, and I'm like, oh my god, I am so sorry. I thought I replied to that.
Oh, I think I actually might have to go.
Okay, well, I will talk to you later then.
Yeah, it's good to talk to you. Thank you for your help. I hope you have a great rest of your day.
You as well, Cass. I'll talk to you later.
All right, bye.
Bye. Okay, so we're done with that. Now we're gonna do muscles. So I'm looking for key bindings, unless it's just here. No, I doubt it's here. I'm gonna look here just to be safe. I don't want to miss something just because I'm like, no, it can't be. Okay, it's not there. Okay, so general. I didn't think it was there. Had to check. Movement. No, there's definitely not there. Combat. No. Weapon select. Okay, no, that's all pass anyways. None of that actually applies in 5M. It's not vehicle, it's not cars, it's not submersible, parachute, cell phone. Okay, online. Okay, online vehicles. It's not going to be in online vehicles. I don't know why I'm looking at online vehicles. Although it bothers me, that's the other thing I'm still trying to find, is I still don't see, like, the blinkers. Okay, ATC. On and off, push to talk. Volume down, volume up. Camera look down, camera look left, camera look right, camera look up, camera turn off. Camera turn... Oh, okay. Drive-through headset. I don't need anything that. Evidence, pick up evidence E. EMS, examine target right. Cuff radar front up. EMS heel up. EMS revive down. Escort speedo left. Portion of vehicle right. MDW is, I have that on F1. Soft cuff, I don't use cuffs. Uncuff radar rear down. Vehicle megaphone. View dispatch. HUD enable 1. Heli cam, heli lock on, heli repel, spotlight vision. Housing main. Housing secondary, housing interact, housing open. News toggle overlay. Cursor select, object local, object rotation, translation. I don't know what any of that is. That sounds like placing that sounds like that's for placing objects. But I don't have to do anything with that. Pet action enable disable, action pet. Pet attack next, pet follow self, pet get in vehicle, pet try target. Phone call answer. Call end. Phone open. Player action bar, crouch, drop prop. Escape menu, general use third. Golf shuffles. Golf swings. Passive mode. Excellent. Okay, we got something. Okay, I don't believe I'm currently using... Let me just double check. I know where it is now. I just need to double check that I'm not using 8 for anything. Door key fob. Engine off, engine on. Lock doors, NOS flow. Seatbelt, siren air horn, siren cycle sound. Siren lights, siren sounds on off. Drift mode, light indicator, hazard, light indicators! Holy fuck, I finally got it. Okay. I finally have those. And then passive mode 8. Because I'm not seeing them using that. There we go. I now have passive mode. Thank fucking God. And I now have turn signals. I'm going to join the noble ranks of like 12 people who actually use turn signals on the entire server. Alright. Now, we sit down. We got our handy dandy notepad. It's time to review. Oh, what's this? Sorry, one sec. I got something coming through that is a tiny bit prio. Oh. Looks like Dr. Lennon is still clocked in. Let me see if I can confirm. I can't confirm. I didn't see her at the hospital. That noise. What on earth? Hello? Is someone there? I don't know. It sounds like something flapping. Giant wings or like a fabric being snapped or something like that. I guess not, though. I don't know what that was, but... Oh. Hello, this is Dr.
Hi.
Kail.
Do I have to talk to a judge to get a custom license plate?
I'm going to be entirely honest with you. I believe it is a judge. I'm not 100% positive on that. I'm actually still trying to track that down for myself as well.
Okay.
I know that
Yeah.
I definitely can't.
Okay. And to get my record expunged, do I also have to talk to a judge?
Yeah, for expungement, you definitely need to go through a judge for that.
Okay. Is there like a certain amount of time that I can't be arrested in or something? Or no?
I
Don't know.
want to say it's like you have. I want to say it's either 2 or 3 weeks. You have to be nothing actually happened within that 2 or 3 weeks for it to go
Okay.
through.
Okay, I should be chilling then. All right, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Have a good day. Be safe.
Goodbye. Bye, Deputy Mayor.
Welcome back, Lyra. Okay. Where was I? Brain. Oh, right. We were gonna go ahead and get started on proposals for the night. Because I got 4 new ones. I'll just do a quick refresh. Oh, I forgot to grade those 4. Okay, so Sunday has resubmitted G-Spot. Alright, so let's go ahead and get that up on the screen in front of me. Hunting knife, bait, compass watch, blue and green launch shears, fishing pole, chest armor, MPXs, binocular trowels, parachute, flashlight, tent. So yeah, looks like she literally just removed 1 image from the file. So let me... Oh, wait. Let me change the wording. Need to make sure that that's good. I don't want it to look like I did approve it. Just that I'm recommending it approved. No confusions. No confusions. Okay. Next one. Norman Adams, clap. Civil Liberty Action Partnership. This one I may actually need to come back to. They put a non-disclosure, and the way they worded it makes it sound like it's not even your eyes. So I'm going to pause on that one, and we'll come back to that one off stream. Sorry about that, guys. Let's see. Who is the actual submitting party on this next one? I can't tell who's submitting for this. It looks like... I'll just put it on the way it is. So obviously, coffee shop, Rainbow Roast. Proposed location, Vespucci. Why this building? Defunct Cool Beans location, currently owned by the state. Sign draws the ice without any modification. Facility is already equipped for everything necessary to run a coffee shop. So in other words, keep the building as it stands and just pop a storefront into it. This is going to be Bay City at Imagination Court, which is an interesting place. I kind of like that idea, because that gives us a coffee shop right down the street from the hospital, which is probably why Lennon wants to put it there. Coffee, latte, iced coffee, mocha, pumpkin spice cocoa, frappuccino. I've got probably like 2 gulps left of it. Bulk orders brewed fresh. Delivery to groups, organizations, government bodies, individuals seeking large quantity of coffee to go or meetings, daily operations, other needs. Holiday menu, limited time holiday menu items, pumpkin spice for fall, peppermint flavoring for Christmas. Other flavors to be developed and announced soon. Alternative location, Sandy Shores. Adjacent to the 24/7, down the road from the sheriff's office, which they're looking at Alhambra and Nyland. That one's less convenient for me, but there's like multiple different communities around that area, because you have the you have the PD or the SO or the sheriff's office that right there. You have 1 or 2 different gangs / MCs in that area. There's definitely some convenience there. And it is an area that, as I said, it's an area where there isn't a ton of stuff. I like it for that. I like it for a lot of stuff. I'm generally considering this favorable. I'm trying to think. What do we even have for coffee? We only have like a couple different coffee shops anyways, don't. No. That's speculation. Well, speculation's fine in this case. It's just, it's not necessarily, like, it doesn't have a ton of weight behind it, is what I'm trying to say. Make that one big gulp to go. It's also a little anemic in terms of business information. I need to also note that. Okay, there's that one. And then we have Marcus Grail. Yes, that's what he named his translation slash mediation service. Con a linguist. Except technically he said it's supposed to be Spanglish, so it should be con. But, you know, whatever. Yeah, I've never heard of Marcus Grail before. I've already seen it before. I actually helped him with the proposal. I'm doing a secondary run through just so I can kind of get my thoughts in order. Services currently offering translation, education in second language, effective communication assistance, listening and advice, future offering impartial third party for mediation, transactions, negotiations, pricing subjective to client, average price between 500 to 2K, for translation from between a few words at the lower end to the higher price for a few paragraphs in average conversation. We'll offer grants to lower income citizens to lower pricing up to discretion of the linguist in order to make our services, I'm presuming it's supposed to be make our services available to clients of all financial status. Terms and conditions, liability waivers will have to be signed. Waiver will include not held responsible for injuries that may occur during service provided. Includes physical and mental stress and or harm. Like I'm nervous about the fact that there's a possibility of physical harm in that. Not held responsible for future extraordinary circumstances that may occur after concluding a service. Yeah, imagine being multilingual. Like, how could you? First of all, right now I'm owner and main employee. In the future, we'd be hiring linguists fluent in different languages to offer education and translation services. So right now he's doing it by himself, but he's saying that he would be willing to like take on like experts in different languages, so that they can actually offer translation services for multiple languages. Products, we'll contract with other city businesses to cater and or offer their products as part of our higher end engagement offerings. As part of providing their goods to our clients, we would promote their businesses. I'm not sure what the higher end engagement offerings includes. That confuses me. That phrasing dropped in there. Because when we look back at the services, listening and advice. So I guess maybe like, you know, sitting down with a cup of tea sponsored by Uwu. So something of that nature. In the future, we hope to have craft and sell small items with haiku, poems, phrases, sayings on them, small collectible cards, band-aids, small edibles. And then he shows for like, for example cards. He's got like an example of 3 collectible cards that are literally just like single word translation cards. Adios, goodbye. Scheisse shit. Konnichiwa, hello. Imagine speaking multiple languages. Stance in Filipino. Location. Currently, I've been traveling to the client. However, I'm looking into acquiring a corner office with a meeting room at the Cerberus building providing professional services with class and style. So that's one thing that we were talking about when I was going back and forth with him on his proposal, is because he was straight up putting, "I'm going to get a Cerberus office," and I was like, "Oh, did you already talk to someone? You already talked to Nancy? You already got that cleared up?" And he's like, "No, I was going to do that after." And I'm like, "Okay, well, the phrasing makes it sound like you already have it cleared up." So it's a little, and then he's like, "Okay, well, right now I just travel. I'm going to talk to it." And then he updated to that. So I like that. Translation. Oh, wait a minute. Location and I'm just gonna leave that part out. That part's kind of understood. There we go. And then, like I said, that last one, I'll have to come back to off stream. Based on what they said, they don't want people sharing this anywhere. Alright, there's those three. Let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and drop this over to Alex real quick. And I also want to look at something really quick. Because I saw that Duoptimum was denied. I just want to understand why. Requires a lot of construction and very much conflicts with other businesses. I don't understand the conflict that Alex is seeing. Other than, like, Digital Den. I hope that they're able to get construction on board. I don't see that it would need that much construction, but yeah, I honestly with that one, I don't know. Like, I didn't read far enough into it. I saw that there was a non-disclosure tied to it, and that it was very much worded like not even to your eyes. And I'm like, oh, well, at that point, we need to stop this right meow. um. All right, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't know what just happened, but just like out of nowhere, I am not feeling suddenly all that great. Like, my head is pounding and my stomach is doing something weird, and I don't know what's going on. So we are going to. I'm getting back to the apartment or to my apartment, and we're gonna call it an early night.
Like, is it group of two or? Oh, okay. So if anything's changed or anything like that.
Like, I'm sorry, I don't want to cut it short, but at the same time, I'm just. Yeah. I'm honestly not feeling up to continuing with. I don't know what's going on, and I think rest is the correct answer at this moment. I kind of feel bad because the one that when I said I need to stop and look at this email real quick. No, not right now, not right now. When I said I need to look at that email real quick, that was actually Gemini who had emailed me and said that he needed to go into, that he was in ICU, I needed surgery, and were there any doctors around? And I'm like, you know, I'm like, I'll probably be around later, you know, as long as, you know, unless something changes. So I need to let him know that, you know, I'm definitely not going to be around. But that's 100% a no. Because feeling like this, I definitely am. I'm having a kind of hard time even focusing on my words, let alone, you know, actually trying to focus on like actual medical stuff. Come on, light, come on, light, come on, light, come on, light. Thank you.
Hey, bitch, how are you? Don't be this creepy person. You're better than that. I don't know if I can take you. Stop crying.
Oh my goodness. Skia, is it alright if I complete that off stream and you just, I promise that I will do so before I go to sleep. Is that okay? Because I do not feel like I can stay around on the stream long enough. I will refund that if you feel if it's not good enough. But I promise I will off stream. If that's good enough, then I'll go ahead and count it. Oh, dang it, my turn signal's still on. I need to get used to actually using the turn signal. Now that I finally got it bound. Yes, that will suffice. Okay. No, of course not soda. That's the whole rule I set, remember? The rule of thumb is that for hydration check, it has to be something that isn't soda. It has to be something that's a little more healthful. Okay, then I will go ahead and accept that hydration check. Because I will finish the current glass on stream, and then I'll have some more off stream. Like I said, I still have one big gulp. Which down the hatch. And we are going right back to bed. Again, I know you don't want me to apologize, but I do feel bad that, you know, we've only been on going for like an hour and a half. I wish we were doing more. I wish we had more stuff going tonight, but tonight is just not. It's just not. It really is not. So we will, hopefully everything will be well, and we'll be back tomorrow night. Thank you guys for stopping by, for hanging out with me. Hope you have a good night. Take care of yourself, or, you know, good time zone. Since in this case it's like one person it's afternoon, one person it's mid-morning. But take care of yourselves, be safe, and we'll see you back next time.